श्रीमान देसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शिव प्रभुपाद की जय। जय ओम विष्णु भाट परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोपद सुत श्री श्रीमान शिव भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंद राधा कुंद गिटी गोवर्धन की जय। श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय। श्री नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की जय। श्री जगन्नाथ पुरी धाम की जय। गंगमयी की जय। यमुनामयी की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय। गौ प्रेमानंदी All glories to the Son of the Lord. All glories to the Son of the Lord. All glories to the Son of the Lord. All glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gaura. O Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Swagatam te surarshedya. Swagatam te surarshedya. Dishyano darshanam gataha. Dishyano darshanam gataha. Avachankramanam brahman. Abhayaya yatharave. Chetasa uchu. Swagatam te sudarshedya. Swagatam te sudarshedya. Dishyano darshanam gata. Dishyano darshanam gata. Avachankramanam brahman. Avachankramanam brahman. Abhayaya yatharave. Abhayaya yatharave. Chetasa uchu. Swagatam te sudarshedya. Swagatam te sudarshedya. Dishyano darshanam gataha. Dishyano darshanam gataha. Avachankramanam brahman. Avachankramanam brahman. Abhayaya yatharave. Abhayaya yatharave. Swagatam te surashedya. Dishyana darshanam gataha. Dishyana darshanam gataha. Avachankranam brahma. Avachankranam brahma. Abhayaya yatharave. Abhayaya yatharave. Chetasa uchu. Swagatam te surashedya. Swagatam te surashedya. Dishyana darshanam gataha. Dishyana darshanam gataha. Avachankramanam brahman. Avachankramanam brahman. Abhayaya yatharave. Abhayaya yatharave. Swagatam te surashedya. Swagatam te surashedya. Dishyana darshanam gataha. Dishyana darshanam gataha. Avachankramanam brahman. Avachankramanam Prachetas said, Su Agatham, welcome, Te, unto you, Sura Vishay, O sage among the demigods, Adya, today, Vishya, by good fortune, Na, Avas, Darshanam, audience, Gata, you have come, Tava, your, Chankramanam, movements, Brahman, O great Brahman, Abhaya, for fearlessness, Yatha, as Rave of the sun. All the Prachetas began to address the great sage Narada. O great sage, O Brahman, we hope you met with no disturbances while coming here. It is due to our great fortune that we are now able to see you. By the traveling of the sun, people are relieved from the fear of the darkness of night, a fear brought upon by thieves and rogues. Similarly, your traveling is like the sun's, for you drive away all kinds of fear. Purport, my His divine grace, peace and bhakti vedanta Swami. Especially in great cities. People are often afraid to go out on the streets, and we understand that even in a great city like New York, people do not like to go out at night. More or less, when it is night, everyone is afraid, either in the city or in the village. However, as soon as the sun rises, everyone is relieved. Similarly, this material world is dark by nature. Everyone is afraid of danger at every moment. But when one sees a devotee like Narada, all fear is relieved. Just as the sun disperses darkness, the appearance of a great sage like Narada disperses ignorance. When one meets Narada or his representative, a spiritual master, one is free from all anxiety brought about by ignorance. Om Jnana-Timirandasya Jnana-Shalakaya Chakshurumilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manoisham Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Tadamayam Dadati Swakatantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yudapayamanam Shri Guru Vaishnavanscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sarvanarayatam Sajivam Sarvaitam Savadu Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. O great sage, O Brahman, we hope that you met with no disturbances while coming here. It is due to our great fortune that we are now able to see you. By the traveling of the sun, people are relieved from the fear of darkness of night, a fear brought about by thieves in robes. Similarly, your traveling is like the sun's, where you drive away all kinds of fear. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Text 31, entitled Narada Instructs Upachetas, Text number 5. I am very, very grateful to be here. This wonderful city of Hyderabad after a long time. Special gratitude to Vedanta Chaitanya Prabhu for so graciously and lovingly welcoming me to this very historical temple, Sri Sri Radhanath Mohan. One of the first temples in the world that was specially built by Srila Prabhupada. Deities installed by. In the Western world, at that time, all the temples were just rented premises that pre-existed that were converted to temples. There are many incredible examples of how Prabhupada transformed material places into Vaikuntha. An example in San Francisco. It was the second temple of ISKCON on Frederick Street. A tiny little storefront that could fit maybe 50 people, overcrowded. Devotees needed a larger place. They didn't have so much funds, but they had a lot of enthusiasm. So they bought, I don't know if they bought it or they rented it, but it was a morgue. Does anyone know what a morgue is? A funeral home where they take dead bodies after they're dead. And the place where the mortician, the morgue specialist, would cut the body open and fill it with preservatives and try to cosmetically make it look nice for the funeral. The place where he was cutting open the body became the kitchen. And the place where they would display the dead corpse for all the relatives and friends to stand in line and come and give their last prayers was where they put the altar in the deed. It's a true story. When I was a teenager, a different place, but same purpose. And their father was the chief of police. And everyone was really afraid of him. And he always looked so angry. And I was standing by my friends near the coffin where the body was laying. And all the people were coming in. Everyone was saying the same thing to my friends. And I was listening. They said, we never saw him look so peaceful. And they were trying to make the children look really, feel very nice, because you should know, now finally your father's peaceful. And I remember asking in my own mind, he's not even there. His smile is not his smile. His smile was put on by the technician. Somehow or other fashion, made a smile on it. So in San Francisco, a funeral parlor became a temple, filled with devotees, ecstatic kirtans, wonderful Sunday feasts, wonderful classes, and dozens and dozens and dozens of people found shelter of Krishna, and Prabhupada went there and gave classes and preached. And some of the most prominent devotees in the world today became devotees at that converted funeral parlor. And of course the devotees moved from there many years later. But recently I went to that place and looked at it outside. And I was thinking, this is the power of a great soul. Jeev Jago, Goda Chandra Goda. And without self-realization, without understanding the nature of the soul and our eternal relationship with Krishna, in Srimad Bhagavatam, Prabhupada explains that these bodies are simply dead corpses flapping for a few moments only. And then he goes on to say, all the things that are so dear to us and near to us, our body, our mind, our home, our everything, are like a bubble floating in the ocean of material existence. And that bubble will at any moment burst into oblivion. Or as the poet Govindadas has so beautifully explained, Kamala Dala Jala Jivana Dala Edana Jovana Putra Parijana, that all of these things that we hold so dear to us in this world, our fame, our fortune, our relatives, our friends, our accomplishments, our health, it is all like a drop of water on the leaf of a lotus. It's here today, and at any moment it will slip away. Bhajahun Hari Padari. But when we worship Lord Hari, He steals away all these misconceptions and attachments to the false na shato vidyate bhavo na bhavo vidyate. To the maya, the illusion of thinking what is real is unreal, and what is unreal to be real. This darkness of maya puts a veil over the true understanding of who we are. And we're identifying with the dead instead of life. Sadhu Sangha, Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Saspati, Lavamatra Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Siddhi. The association of a sadhu is the most precious thing in all of creation, because even moments of such association can liberate us, can bring us to a real understanding of who we are, can help us to identify from the dead to the true eternal living. And yes, our bodies are like buildings where the soul is living. And as long as we are forgetful of our eternal spiritual nature, our bodies, our consciousness is like living in a funeral home. But Srila Prabhupada, by his association, he brought the dead to life. He brought the place where dead bodies were displayed, honored, and